Riem Service, the Italian company that has the capability of realizing the components for the production of air and gas compressors. For decades, the technologies have been devolved by now for the consolidated Italian companies that are dedicated to this specific area. A real tradition is often handed down from generation to generation. Riem Service, after successfully obtaining the patent for the realization of the service aimed at recovering the functions of the oil-free air end, plugs into the dynamic interaction between tradition and development, designing and implementing the first series of oil-free pumping elements. It is all Italian, destined for market of producing new machines and also the aftermarket. A team composed of professional people, designers, molders and industry experts, specialized in manufacturing mechanical parts, programming of numerically controlled machines, have designed and realized our prototypes of the first oil-free air ends. The phases that led to the realization of the series of compression stages, by now in production, passing through the analysis of the requirements of performance as demanded. The selection of materials, the dimensioning of parts, the creation of the first samples were made using the most appropriate tools and engineering technologies. Simulating there where necessary to the behavior of the materials under various working conditions for the selection of thickness and material characteristics. At the end, the analysis of the final projects has provided the creation of molds for the production of cast iron. At the phase of practical realization, as you can see, passes by steel mills through cast iron castings, certified and of high quality, produces the components for the engineering industry. After the casting process, each piece is freed from the dross and smear through an additional step of sandblasting that prepares the components at the intermediate stages of the production process. At our establishment in Rome, the fusion are now ready for the stages of roughing and finishing. First, however, will be subjected to careful visual analysis to determine anomalies that, if highlighted, will lead to rejection of the defective part. Our numerically controlled machine tools, after the first phase of programming, accommodate fusions for finishing, which determines the final dimensions, tolerances, and specific processing. The programming of the machines has been performed in highly restrictive tolerances to ensure maximum performance to the final product. At the end of quality control, now it's ready for the actual installation of the pump, the application of the coating on the components and the assembly of the synchronism gears, as well as adequate high-speed bearings. And this makes your air end a high-quality product. Riem Service performs on each element produced an accurate trial test that determines the efficiency of the new pumps, guaranteeing the performance in pressures, temperature, and volumes of air produced. Special sensors guarantee control of the quality of the compressed air produced that corresponds to that of the 0 class, respecting the international regulations ISO. Now your air end is ready for packaging and shipment. Every of our products have 12 months warranty.